What's up, everybody? It's Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions and Studio One Tutorials.com, and today is a big day. Today was the amazing surprise release, except for y'all boys that were on the beta and didn't want to let me know. But today's a big release, bro. We got Studio One 3.5, and I'm gonna go over what this means for the producer community. So yeah, real quick, if you haven't been by the Buy Sounds tab, go pick up a copy of Savage 808s. It's a sub because it's a sub and they smack. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the release notes and let's find out what this is going to mean for producers. You know what I mean? We're over here at Studio One Expert. Shout out to the boys over there, Marcus and everybody else putting in that good work at Studio One Expert. You can always count on them in their blog post to give you the release notes to any update. This is like the first place I go to find this stuff. And so as a 3.5 update, right? You're a 0.5 update or a point anything update, you gotta kind of temper your expectations, because you're gonna get improvements to the existing architecture of the program. You're not gonna get like crazy code rewrites and stuff like that. So like my boy out there, God, I forgot his new handle, but my boy Ski Skills, you know, he's been talking to me, you know, we've been crying about sample one and the impact, but you know, that's not going to happen. You know, they're not going to overhaul VSTs in a 0.5. You know, that's going to come in a Studio One 4 type of vibe. What Studio One, in my opinion, has been focusing on in version 3 is just going after that Pro Tools market, sticking with the audio guys, making a Studio One integrate with their amazing hardware, you know, and things like that, kind of trying to take away the need for you know, needing to have like a Slate bundle subscription, and we'll get to that in a minute. So the focus of this video is to just say, what does this mean for producers, right? You guys are all producers on my channel. I appreciate all of y'all. You know, we're just, you know, we're trying to make our beats, we're trying to get them to smack, we're trying to upload them to the BeatStars, to YouTube, you know, to SoundCloud, to my Flash store. You know, we're trying to get this music out. So first of all, if you guys are just off the rip, this right here, if you guys are playing MIDI keyboards and just using a lot of VSTs, this right here, these two, the low latency virtual instrument monitoring and the multi-processing enhancements, this is something I've been crying about for a while. This is something that got me kicked out of the Studio One Facebook group, because it was something that a lot of the audio guys just didn't think was important, and it kind of pissed me off for a while, because I felt like Studio One didn't feel it was important. And to see that that's one of the first things handled in a 0.5, because I didn't think it was coming in a 0.5. I am very excited to really stress test this on you know, on my Mac laptop and on the PC desktop, and really see how far we could push that. I don't think I'm going to do it in this video, because it's not going to be honest with the, you know, with the webcam and with the streaming and everything, but to see that that's addressed, that's a big deal. Now, arrangement and automation, select all muted events, that's a big deal. In my workflow, I like that. Copy events that also copy layer data. If you guys are recording people and doing your takes and layers, you know that's major. Import tempo map time signatures and markers when dragging MIDI file to arrangement, that is killer. Maximum track delay being increased, that's good for shifting things. The new track command, apply track to track names to channels, that's just something that was, you know, that was so common sense that we didn't have, and it's nice to see that they didn't overlook that. Cursor files edit position now limited to manually selected events or ranges. Also something that, you know, just like a little annoying thing that they put in there. That's good stuff. All of these right here, you know, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing particularly groundbreaking, but it's just little things that could have been better, that you're gonna notice within the you know, within your workflow. That's gonna make everything just a lot smoother. The mixer, all the audio guys can rejoice. They've been crying about fucking mixer undo for like 3 years, bro. Guess what? You guys got mixer undo, which is strange because it's like, if you're a pro mixer, like, what the fuck you need mixer undo, bro? But you know, bro, you finally got it, so shut up. Remote control of your hardware, dope. I don't have any of their hardware, so this stuff doesn't apply to us. Instruments and plugins, Fat Channel XT. We're gonna look at that because it's fire. Adjustable level range for the spectrometer and all modes, also a big deal. Studio One already had some really quality metering devices. And they went in and they made them a lot more detailed, which is great. Event effects window. I don't use event effects. I just duplicate another track but a lot of people really like event effects. They think it's a big deal. So you guys that are, you know, advocates of event effects, you got more options with that. The music editor, not really too much there. Editing with Notion, we're not using Notion. Project page for the mastering engineers, you guys will be happy with that stuff. Browse new construction kits node in Loop browser. Don't know what that's about. I don't know if Presonus is going to start offering construction kits. It probably will with this one, make it easier to see that stuff, so you can anticipate that in the future. And this one right here too, the extended bounce and export options. We're gonna take a look at that, and then a bunch of fixes. So again, hop over to Studio One Expert and just go ahead and read this for yourself. We don't want to spend all day reading. What we want to do is we want to look at it in action. So let's take a track out. First of all, you guys should know that you know, if you're married to any of your tracks, or if you're like super timid about you know, being able to go back and work in this stuff, this is just like when you upgraded from 2 to 3. So meaning when you save something, and once you save it in 3.5 format, you can't open it back up at 3.3. So you're gonna want to back your stuff up. You know, if you're scary, I'm not gonna back my stuff up because I'm fucking reckless and foolish, and that's how I roll. So let's just see, what do I got here? We got a little track going. Yo, already, you guys don't know. Yo, this is exciting. You guys don't know because I was working on this last night, so you didn't get to see this. But yeah, if you watch my performance right now, see, I got 4 VSTs working, 2 Omnispheres, which those suck up a lot, dude. We're at a quarter CPU usage, and bruh, hold up. That little spike coming in the loop, that's just because the camera's on. That's not gonna happen in the last night this thing was at 50 without the screen capture and the camera on. So that's dope. That's a big immediate improvement, and I haven't even messed with the settings. So for example, let's see, what can we do? First of all, okay, so say you're a weirdo, you know, and you're like, oh, okay, I want to turn this down a little bit, and you turn it down a little bit too far, and you're like, no, what am I gonna do? I had that perfect setting. What do I do? Okay, Control Z. Oh man, bro, look at it. Oh, Control Z again. Whoa. Say you like this one, and you were like, oh, but I did it. Then what do I do? Boom. You could go to your history now, and you're back there, right? Sweet, awesome. Okay, so edit history. Now you've got that whole log, which is fire. This is something this is something that Cubase had forever, bro. This was actually one of my favorite things about Cubase back in the day, like in 09, 08, you know, recording rap songs on Cubase. You could go back and undo anything, so that's really cool. Let's see what happens when I highlight all of these and press. Well, let's right click it. I seen something dope in bounce selection, a new track, Mixdown selection. This guy right here, this wasn't here before. What does this do? Yo, it's doing something. Hear the hard drive spinning. God, bro, don't ever get one of those the silver hard drives. What the hell is this called? The phantom drives, the green drives. That thing is so slow, bro. Like, it says it's a 7200 RPM drive, but it is just dumb slow. All right, so now this is extra fire for me, right? So before, when you wanted to do this, when you wanted to mix down just a certain section of the track, you had to, you had to Control E or go to song, mix down, go into the mix down section, import it, select import to track, and it wasn't as easy as that. Now you have the mix down, and you can just get this guy right here going. Which is cool, because now if I want to go ahead, like, say, okay, a practical example of using this is, say I wanted to, say I didn't have the beast of a computer that I had, right? And having all of those tracks was taking my CPU to the brink. And then, but it was cool. It was still working. And then I wanted to put something like Grow Speed on it, or something like Effectrix or Stutter Edit, or just some type of glitchy type of deal. Now I can just render the audio, and rather than have all these plugins playing, just render the audio, put the effect onto here, and it works. Now let's see also, because I was getting quite a few questions about this. Let's test it on this. So if I take Looperator on this now, right, and we do this. So say you guys that get stressed out about different sending your stuff off to mix somewhere where you have a whole bunch of bus processing. If we go, let's go back to, where was it? Audio, Mixdown section. Do you want to delete it? No, I don't want to delete it. All right, so now we have it on another track. Oh, you could already see it. Look, boom. Dude, just as easy as that, bro. I was getting so many questions about that. So now you guys, you can use the mix down selection, get rid of your glitch plugins, have your stuff resampled into the DAW. That is very practical for producers. I like that. It's just a thing, man. You guys gotta stop being so scared of audio. Audio is very fun to work with. And the thing is, and that I've come to realize with working with Studio One, is that if on this incarnation of Studio One, this version 3, if the focus is on audio, you know what I mean, then let me go ahead and work in audio so I can get the most out of it. Like if it's not a VST centric DAW, but I'm committed to it because I bought it, then my mentality is I'm gonna use it for what it's good at. Next thing we could do is let's go ahead and see. What can I do? Let's, I don't want to use the baseline. Let's just take, is this the bass? Yes, the bass. So let's do some processing here. Again, I'm gonna go to Mixdown selection. This is my, fuck me, that's not what I wanted to do. This is gonna be my new favorite function. All right, so let's focus with the fat channel, right? Where you at? 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 Presonus, you're making me happy today. Yeah, I thought I was gonna come in here, real shit. I thought I was gonna come in here and trash this. I was gonna be like, they didn't do anything for us, but this is dope, bro. This is dope. Okay, fat channel, XT. XT, what does that stand for? Extra. So we have the compressor. We got the tube comp, which is your LA2A. You guys that were looking for, you know, a good LA2A smasher. A lot of people really like this compressor. It's been emulated numerous times. How it stacks up against, you know, other compressors and stuff like that, I don't really get into. I don't really care, you know, that kind of stuff. I feel like, especially, you know, especially for a producer, does it work? You know, how does, you know, does it do as it says? Does it reduce peaks? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a smasher. Let's see what the limit does. Okay, it works. What's the standard compressor? Standard compressor is this is your regular fat channel compressor. What's the fat compressor? Oh, the fat compressor, another 1176 emulation. Which 1176s are dope, bro. You got the all buttons. All right, so this is like all buttons would be like the Slate Monster. I wish that this and this was grouped. I wish you guys would do that. Maybe a 3.5.1. We could group that. That'd be cool. It's dope. It's dope. I'm gonna try this out on some transient heavy stuff, but this is really exciting to have an 1176 and an LA2A, bro. Like that's nice. That is really nice. Plus the regular stock Studio One compressor, bro. The stock Studio One compressor is fire. Oh, look at this. So you can change the order of the equalizer and the compressor. You can either equalize first or compress after, which is dope. This is gonna be really good for vocals, and I feel like my next, you know what, I'm gonna have something for you guys. I ain't gonna say it out loud. I don't want nobody stealing my shit. So let's see. So we got that. Let's see what's up in the equalizer. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, we got some choices. What is the passive? Oh, well then. Hello, sir. You know what this is? This is my baby, bro. Let's see here. This is this guy right here. Does that look familiar? Fucking Studio One has implemented a Pultec emulation. Guys, this is fantastic. This is fantastic because I use this thing, bro. I use the Waves Pultec on everything. I mean, it is literally the sauce. I put that shit on everything. Yeah, I can't wait to play with this because me, like, if I can use a native plugin, I want to use a native plugin because they play the best with the DAW. Wow, This is exciting. So now for maybe you guys that are on my site and you guys will see my mixing video, you already know how important this is to me. So now you know, if you didn't have the $130 to get it from Waves, or you don't have an iLock, or you don't like Waves plugins or whatever, boom, if you have the pro version of Studio One, you have this plugin. Fucking fantastic. Good job, Studio One. Good job. This is fire. All right. And what is the vintage EQ? What did you give us here? What did you give us here? Oh, you gave us this guy. This is, you know what this is? This is, where you at? I'll show you what this is. Let me pull him out. Bear with me, guys. All right, Slate Digi. The more mix conscientious people, people who have worked in a studio, they already know from the colors what they're doing here. These are Neve clones, right? This is it's basically this guy flipped into different orientation. The colors are a little different, but look at that, bro. Look at that. Look at that. And this is these kind of EQs, man. Like I love these type of EQs, and I'm happy that Studio One has implemented these into this on studio1tutorials.com. The next mixing tutorial is going to be a mixing tutorial utilizing all these plugins, because this is a big step in the right directions for them. I like dealing with like a four band EQ that only has certain cue choices, because these type of EQs, because of the limitation in them, they have a distinctive sound. And it also, you know, sometimes having too many options can really like when you have a parametric EQ and you can zoom in and zoom out with the cue and everything, like if you're, I feel like if you're an advanced mixer and your ears are really tuned and you know exactly what you want to do, having a parametric EQ is ideal. But something like this, especially if you're just starting out, there's way less room for error. Like you go through these, you raise it up. If it sounds good, you fucking keep it. If it doesn't, you turn it back to 0 and you were wrong. So this is really dope for that to be in there. The limiter, all right, we just have this is the same from the fat channel, just a regular limiter. So the fat channel, oh, what we do for the high pass? Okay, so we got our high pass filter, obviously filtering off the low end. You got your gate, which can also act as an expander, which is super dope. So fat channel really, oh, look at that. Oh, that's so fucking dope. Okay. Oh wow, look at the view. That is, oh man, see, this is this is awesome. Look at that. This is awesome. Just you know, I'm gonna go into a lot more detail sound wise, but just to see this is really cool. This is such a level up in the UI, and just you know, state space from their work with the console shaper. You could pretty much trust it that it's legit and comparable to other third-party choices. So that is exciting. That is really exciting. So we have fat channel. We have the Mixdown, which is cool. Let's take a look at exporting. What have we done to exporting? This Mixdown, another practical reason why the Mixdown is awesome. Say say you just wanted to make things easier on yourself, and you had your drum mix already set and you liked it, you could go ahead and hit this Mixdown section, right? And then have an audio version, name it like parallel smash, right? And then you could go into fat channel, and then hit your compressor, get your tube guy out, hit it with a and then once you had that smashed to bits, for all you advocates of the parallel compression, now you could just blend it in. Really simple. Fantastic. Look how easy that is, man. That's the shit I love about Studio One, bro. They just keep on making the DAW more intuitive, and just, you know, of course you could send that to an aux and then put it on the aux if you wanted to work like that. Me personally, again, I like to see the audio. I like it out there. So that's really dope, man. That's hard. What else? So, all right, so let's see what's going on with the export. Let's see what's up with the export stems first. All right, beautiful. So we still have the same channels versus tracks. I like that. You got the prefix name. You still have the option to upload to SoundCloud or not to publish. It automatically creates a stems folder for you, which is great. Any new options? Preserve mono, write tempo to audio files, import tracks, close after export. You can select the overlap. Yeah, this is I like this. This made this I don't see any significant changes to the functionality within this menu, but the fact that it's bigger and more just easier to look at really helps out. You know, when I work with people remotely and they want to bounce their stuff, I feel like it'll be easier to explain to somebody how to export their stems, being able to see that. Let's see what they said. They did something with the arranger. I don't really see anything there. This is the delay that they were talking about, the milliseconds before. I think it was 100. It could go up to, now it's 1,000, which is really cool. And that's pretty much that's pretty much what I could see. Oh, let's take a look at the spectrometer. Did this change? What did we have here? The segments view wasn't here before. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you could change your range of what you want to see the frequency. What's 12th octave? 3rd octave, 12th octave. Oh, look at you. This is dope. This right here is nice for you guys that that hit me up like, yo, how do I know what instruments to put where and what's gonna sound good? And I always give the same stock answer of like, yo, it's the frequency range. You got to fill up the frequency range. Now you can see now you can see all the octaves of your keyboard and kind of see how they correlate with the frequency range. So if you're making a beat and say we had these sounds muted, that isn't really, I don't know if that's, but you could kind of see like if you soloed in on something, you could see where the power of it is. can see in dBs where it's at. You can see exactly. Wow, that's dope. You can see the fundamental frequency of something, and then correlate it to a note. That is, oh man, that's dope. That can help out a lot. Oh, and that comes up in any. Oh wow, that comes up in any one of the in however you choose to view it. So that's really cool. I wonder, did they add another loudness meter? I seen something about a loudness meter. Let's see if something changed on the limiter. Nope. Hate the limiter anyway. Studio One, give us a new limiter. Something dope. Let's see. VU meter. Anything changed on the VU meter? Nope. Expand flat channel IR level meter. Show me something. Show me something. Oh, yes, yes, sir. Okay, so you have, these are the, you guys want to get them loud ass mixes. This is exciting. We have an LUFS meter. This is a big deal. This is so dope. The fact that you can resize this now, and you can get like broadcast meters and everything. This is a little bit too much for me to explain in this video, but Google LUFS. Read a little bit more into that. I'll get more into that into a future tutorial. But that is a really detailed level meter, and it is just having a good loudness meter, an accurate loudness meter, is very important for you know, for limiting and things like that. You know, typically I ran off this master meter right here for getting my RMS and things like that, and just to have that option to have like a larger display is really cool. So all in all, for this being Studio One 0.5 or 3.5, I'm actually very happy as a producer with the enhancements to the DAW. You know, it's not anything crazy. You know, you didn't get a step sequencer, you didn't get a new synth, you didn't get better well, let's just go over things that I'd like to see. Like I'd like to see them put in a step sequencer. Excuse me. Not for me. It's on you, fucking step sequencer. But for you guys. A lot of people cry about not having a step sequencer. I'd like to see sample one, the pitch get better. Like I want to be able to globally pitch a sample in sample one. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to globally I think that they should just abandon impact altogether. You know, that whole 16 pad layout of a sampler is just like, it's completely archaic. We're moving away from that. Let's just take sample one. Let's make it. Let's make the portamento work. You know, with MIDI functionality. Link it to the MIDI. Let me get glide notes like FL Studio. Make it easy. easier to work with. You know, that filter section that you guys got going on, I want that gone. You know, it makes it difficult to work with. The functionality of being able to chop something in the arrange window and send it to sample one, that is really amazing. But the fact that like once it's there, it's in sample one, and I can't pitch it and then have it you know, real-time time stretch when Studio One has such an amazing time stretch algorithm, really you know, really disappoints me. So something to keep in mind for version 4 Presonus. But yeah, man, this is Concrete Zebra, and I'm a very happy boy right now. Keep it simple, don't be basic, and we'll see you on the next one.